The Farmers Branch police officer who shot and killed a teen while off duty is tonight behind bars, charged with murder. Hello, everybody. I'm Heather Hayes.
I'm Steve Eager. It's 9 o'clock. Officer Ken Johnson was arrested shortly before 6 o'clock tonight. He is charged with 1 count of murder and 1 count of aggravated assault.
Addison police say Sunday night, Johnson, who was off duty at the time, spotted 2 teens breaking into a car at an apartment complex on Marsh Lane. The suspects took off. Johnson chased them. Surveillance video shows Johnson's car hitting the suspects. Police say after that, Johnson fired at them. Both teens were hit. 16-year-old Jose Cruz was pronounced dead at the scene. The other boy, Edgar Rodriguez, was shot in the head but is expected to be okay.
The Cruz family spoke about the arrest after a visitation for Jose in Northwest Dallas tonight. Fox 4's Gianna Zoga is there now with more.
Steve and Heather, Jose Cruz's family learned about the arrest of Officer Ken Johnson during the visitation services here for Cruz at this funeral home this evening. And afterward, Cruz's family, his grandmother, his mother, cousins, some friends spoke about what they felt after learning about this arrest. They gathered outside. They said they were relieved to hear that Addison police did make an arrest and that off-duty Farmers Branch officer Ken Johnson is facing a murder charge and an aggravated assault charge in this case. A family spokesperson, Carlos Quintanilla, says the arrest happening within days of the shooting spoke to the strength of the evidence in this case, pointing to questionable actions by the off-duty officer. Quintanilla translated for Cruz's mother, who spoke in Spanish about the arrest.
Más tranquila.
Very tranquil.
Me siento más con más fuerza un poquito.
And very strong. She's gotten a lot of strength from the fact that he's been arrested and
Porque
charged.
se va a hacer justicia, yo sé.
Because there's going to be justice for him.
The family has been outspoken since the shooting on Sunday. There have been protests. They'd met with Farmers Branch and Addison police departments about these separate investigations. Addison, of course, looking at the criminal side. Chief Paul Spencer said in a statement that this remains an active investigation. Expects several more weeks of additional investigative work. He stressed that the police department was not ready to release much evidence or much of the evidence that they have gathered in this case. Farmers Branch also says that Officer Johnson is still currently employed with that police department, but that he is under an internal affairs review right now, and that review is still ongoing. They are still looking into his actions on Sunday. Back to you.
All right, so Gianna, any word from Johnson or maybe from his attorney regarding these recent developments?
No word from Johnson, but earlier this evening I did speak briefly with his attorney over the phone. He said that he was not yet aware of an impending arrest. Of course, it did turn out that Officer Johnson was arrested at 5:55 p.m. today in Addison. The attorney has not gotten back with us about any sort of statement coming from his client, at least not yet this evening. He has previously said that Mr. Johnson feared for his life when the shooting happened, and that he was also cooperating in this investigation. Heather, back to you.
Gianna Zoga, live. Thank you.